Hello there, y'all. Your skin therapist, Euniycemari, is back in the building. And today we are going to be talking all about AHAs and how they have helped to improve my underarms. And so we're going to talk about that. I have a fan on because we're in my little closet. I guess it's like, well, the game is on. So everybody and their mama is screaming in my apartment. Okay. So we're back here with the fan on. So if it's too noisy or whatever, let me know because I have the remote. I can turn it off. Whatever. We figure it out. So we're going to talk about AHAs and how they have improved my underarms area. And I also wanted to talk about the Santal because this is the first AHA deodorant that I have been using every day. Every day, by the way. And so we're almost done. We have very little left in this bottle. And so now that I've been using it for some time, I feel like I can actually talk about how I have seen AHAs work for my underarm in my everyday. Okay. Okay, I was just thinking sidebar. All right, anyways, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. Before we start, I've been using this Santal for about, it's been, I don't even know. It's been maybe like 2 months or so. It's been a while. It's been a while I've been using this. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about it. This has 5% AHA in this, and it also has, I think, something else. It has, is it salicylic acid? I thought it had salicylic acid in it. I'm not too sure. But anyways, let's talk about it. Okay, let's jump into this. Let's not waste any time. So if you're not familiar with an AHA is an alpha hydroxy acid. It's going to be your glycolics, your lactics, and your citric acids, right? These acids, what do? They gently exfoliate the skin. A little backstory on glycolic, lactic, and citric is that glycolic is from sugarcane, lactic is from milk, and citric is from fruits like the orange, right? So these are just acids from those natural substances that are extracted and used are turned into an exfoliant, are used for exfoliating. Okay, that is what an AHA does. Now, or that's what an AHA is. What an AHA does is that an AHA, it exfoliates, so it's great at removing dead skin, improving the skincare, the skin texture. It's also great with acne. Okay, so it's a great resurfacing type of exfoliator and all of that. So that's what AHAs are good. Now, the reason why I think AHAs, from my experience, is great at using in the underarm area is because the underarm area is very it can get ingrowns, it can get irritation, it can get darkness, it can get, that buildup of deodorant and all that. So it is very important that if you are not physically exfoliating your underarm, using something with AHA can just cut to the chase, especially if you are doing hair removal like shaving and also waxing. Okay, so I have been using the Saltaire deodorant for about 2 months or so. I think it's been a little bit over 2 months. And what I have noticed is that I don't get any ingrowns. My skin is very smooth. I don't even really exfoliate my underarm because I am using that AHA in the product. So you don't want to overdo it by exfoliating too much. So I don't really have to exfoliate. I feel like also too, the blend that is in the Saltaire deodorant, I'm going to tell you right now, it is amazing because you use that serum deodorant and you have no smell. You have, like, it's just, the formulation is amazing and it's dead on. So I really recommend that if you are looking for a product that not only helps with keeping away body odor, but also it's going to do something and help your skin look its best, I believe the Saltaire deodorant with the AHA, 5% AHA in it, is amazing. But what I have noticed personally for myself is just that I haven't had to exfoliate because that AHA does the job. Now, I will say, you have to be mindful because with AHAs you can have sensitivity. So if you are sensitive to chemical exfoliants, I highly suggest not using it as much, backing down a little bit, or figuring out how that works for you. Okay. So definitely, because I have noticed too that when I do too much when it comes to that, then that's where I have to, back up on it just a tad bit so that I can, not have it be super duper irritated. But AHAs can be a great, we always talk about using them for our face, but they are amazing when it comes to the underarm area. Okay. So I highly suggest AHAs. And then pretty much it's not, listen, I don't have a lot to say about it because I'm someone who I like to see how something works for me and get to the point. Okay. I'm very like, if it doesn't work for me, y'all know I come on here and I'd be like, that product was not a go for me. But this product, it just worked so well in my regimen. And if you don't know, I have been natural under the arms for some time now. I have been natural deodorants, natural remedies. I have been waxing underneath my arms for years. And so I am really in tune to the game when it comes to having to find something that works, right? So I'm telling you, this product works. Now, it doesn't work for everybody. I get it. But I think majority of people this product will work perfect for. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about AHAs or any questions about underarm care? I feel like also too, underarm care is really important. I think that that is something that people can be miseducated on, and they don't understand that when you're using these deodorants that have aluminum in them and they stick to your skin, you're not cleansing your skin correctly, they can lead to other issues with the underarm skin. You're wondering why you have darkness? Stop shaving, stop using aluminums, go over to using waxing as a technique and stay away from the aluminum deodorant. You get what I'm saying? Properly cleansing that underarm with not just a body wash, but using cleansing agents and products that are going to really get rid of that deodorant on the underarm, and not just cleansing your arm once, but going in and cleansing your underarm twice. Okay, there are a lot of things when it comes to the underarm area that is neglected and that is not really zoned in on. So this is why 2 years ago I became so enmeshed in really, when I told myself I didn't want to use aluminum deodorant anymore, I decided like, okay, I have to really transition over to something that's better for me, and really sticking to that and figuring out what works and what doesn't work. Okay. So I'm talking from experience when it comes to the underarm, the care, and what needs to be done. Okay. So definitely. Somebody said which country? The USA. Okay. So definitely, yeah. I don't even know what else to say because I'm like, it's so to the point. It's so to the point. But more so too, I like to really answer questions from you guys when I come on live too, because I think it gives us the opportunity to really talk about things that you guys may have questions about. And I'm here to answer questions, and I'm here to have that conversation about anything skincare related pretty much. There's not really a dumb question. Or is there? Or is there? But I try to keep the floor open for everyone because some people really don't know. They really don't know about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Um, and yeah, so nowadays we see a lot more products that are geared towards treating the skin, not just for the face, but we have body care products too that are there to treat your problem areas. But you have to really see, when you have a problem area, you got to get to the core of it. If you are looking at your underarms and you're seeing that your underarm is not looking how you want it to look, and then you start digging and researching and going to see someone, and they're telling you to do something, or they're telling you to change up what you're doing, do it. But you have to stick behind it. You can't use products for one day and think it's going to work. None of that. This is all a process, okay? Just like anything else in life, this is a process. All right. But I see major improvements in my underarm with AHAs. My skin is even. I don't have any issues with my underarms and AHAs. I'll show y'all my underarm. Um, Hold on, let me show you my underarm so you guys can see. We got a little. So you see my arm? There's a shadow on it, but my arm is pretty clear. I do wax my underarm, so I'm a waxer every 2 weeks, but yeah, it's pretty. I don't have any ingrowns. I don't have any issues. Your girl hasn't used deodorant or like aluminum based deodorant in so long. Like, in so long. So yeah. So I mean, it works. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be committed to it. And I get it, because I get like clients that I speak to, and they'll tell me like, oh, I can't, like, I want to stop using the aluminum deodorant. And I'm just like, you have to just make the commitment and do it. And let me tell you guys something. Back then, when I started, they didn't have as many options for natural deodorants as they have now. I feel like now is the time. If you want to go natural deodorant, do it now. You have exfoliators, detoxes. You have a handful of natural deodorants that you can pick from. When I started, it was just, what's that one? Tom's, Crystals, and that was pretty much it. And I'm talking about Crystal, the actual crystal stick. Like, now we have Natives. You have Crystal that has more like products underneath that. You have so many other like brands. You get what I'm saying? So now I feel like is the time. If you want to go natural, it's not as hard as it would be before, because I had to run the risk of smelling like freaking onions. And I didn't care, because I feel like the long term benefits of not using deodorant was a lot more beneficial than sticking and using deodorants. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about a lifestyle. So when I'm speaking on the deodorants and these type of things, I'm talking to a specific targeted group, and that is those who really want to see an improvement in their underarm and want to do something different. I have a whole playlist from years ago of me using coconut oil underneath the arm, using different like, it goes on and on and on. Okay. And people still have like their things around coconut oil. People still have their things around coconut oil. All right. So pretty much AHAs are great to use. They have a lot of great benefits. And that's just what I wanted to come on and share with you guys here. And also, if you guys have any questions about AHAs, please leave them. Or any skincare product, any skincare questions. We can talk about anything. Just leave it down below. All right, in the comment section. So yeah. And I promise you, too, I try to get people to like transition over to waxing instead of shaving, because shaving can also cause discoloration under your arm. You're constantly running a razor underneath your arm, and it can cause the skin to darken. So I always say, if you can, start waxing. All right. Okay. Well, not too many of you guys are tuning in currently, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. If we don't have any questions about, you know, AHAs, BHAs, anything skincare related, then I'm going to go ahead and hop off. But I want to come on and share that information with you guys about AHAs, those of you guys who were curious about it, and also a little update on the Saltaire deodorant for myself, because I've been using it for some time and I really like it. And I also had a client who's using it, and she was like, I've been using this new deodorant and I don't know what it's doing. And then when she told me the Saltaire, I was like, yeah, they're a very great brand. I actually think they're better than Natives. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I think they're actually better than the Natives. And I also think they got that serum deodorant in the bag. That serum deodorant, that stuff right there is a whole different beast. Okay. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to hop off live. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section, as well as I do want to create more underarm care content, as well as I need some new deodorants. You know, I like to bounce around and try new natural deodorants. So if you guys have any recommendations on any new natural deodorants, please leave them down below so I can go get my hands on them and try them. And y'all gonna be the first ones to hear about it. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys and see you guys in the next live. Bye.